I've built a cathedral of stone and of lime to keep out the weather and the passage of time. My chest is a quarry of a white-veined rock, securely protected by a heavy-duty lock. I'm cold to the touch, and I'm hard to the bone, sitting on a throne of a polished stone.
I've seen a lot of statues in the gardens of old, trying to stay young while the world gets cold. But a heart made of marble can't feel the beat of the rhythm of the soul or the city-wide heat. I got a chisel of a jazz-colored light, trying to break through to the middle of the night. It's a heavy-duty silence, a monumental chill, a frozen emotion on a marble-topped hill. We're waiting for a warmth that the heavens instill. Oh, you've got a marble heart in your chest, put in the fire and the fever to rest. It's a cross of a sculpture, a soul-infused stone, a beautiful fortress that stands all alone. Elegant, icy, and perfectly still, in the marble heart of a stubborn will. They say that the stone is a permanent thing that doesn't feel the sorrow or the wintertime sting. But even the marble will crumble to dust under the weight of the time and the rust. So let the cracks show, let the light leak through, to show the world the authentic you. I'm smoothing the edges with a high-fashion wax, waiting for the internal armor to relax. It's a sophisticated bird in a statuesque soul, letting the architecture take a massive control. I wanna be granite, I wanna be steel, so I never have to know how it feels to be real. It's a heavy-duty silence, a monumental chill, a frozen emotion on a marble-topped hill. We're waiting for a warmth that the heavens instill. Oh, you got a marble heart in your chest, put in the fire and the fever to rest. It's a crossover sculpture, a soul-infused stone, a beautiful fortress that stands all alone. Elegant, icy, and perfectly still, in the marble heart of a stubborn will. Don't break it, just wake it. Don't let the coldness of the world overtake it. From the grain of the rock to the core of the soul, marble heart is losing control. Marble heart, let it start. You got a marble heart in your chest, just put in the fire and the fever to rest. It's a crossover sculpture, a soul-infused stone, a beautiful fortress that stands all alone. Elegant, icy, and perfectly still, in the marble heart of a stubborn will. Warm it up, kid, melting away. Marble heart turning into clay.
spectrum of colors living inside of my head. I'm standing in front of a giant blank white, waiting for the inspiration to hit me tonight. I got the charcoal for the sorrow and the gold for the joy, a palette of emotions for a girl and a boy.
I've painted my life with the blues and the grays, tracing the patterns of the metropolitan days. But when I see you, the colors get bright, like a masterpiece captured in the morning light. Every line is a lesson, every smudge is a grace, written in the beauty of a weathered face. It's a spiritual texture, painting our secrets on a canvas of sky, blending the shadows where the memories lie. We're working on a soul canvas tonight, mixing the dark with the brilliant light. It's a crossover portrait, a jazz-infused sketch, reaching for the dreams that we're trying to fetch. Vibrant in velvet, a masterpiece soul on a soul canvas, making us whole. I remember the sketches that I made as a child, before the world grew so frantic and wild. But the art doesn't change, it just grows in the depth, like the rhythm of a heartbeat or the taking of breath. It's a soulful expression, a timeless design, drawing the path of a heart-shaped line. I'm adding the texture of the modern-day grit, finding the places where the colors all fit. It's a high-fashion mural, a glamorous stain, turning the struggle back into the rain. We're masterpieces in progress, we're works of the heart on a soul canvas where the melodies start. It's a spiritual texture, painting our secrets on a canvas of sky. We're blending the shadows where the memories lie. We're working on a soul canvas tonight, mixing the dark with the brilliant light. It's a crossover portrait, a jazz-infused sketch, reaching for the dreams that we're trying to fetch. Vibrant and velvet, a masterpiece soul on a soul canvas, making us whole. Technicolor sky, from the brush to the paint to the edge of the soul. Soul canvas is taking control. Soul canvas, canvas, paint the truth. We're working on soul canvas tonight, mixing the dark with the brilliant light. It's a crossover portrait, a jazz-infused sketch, reaching for the dreams that we're trying to fetch. Vibrant and velvet, a masterpiece soul on a soul canvas, making us whole. Just a masterpiece, one for the books, kids. Soul canvas until the paint dries.
Covered in glitter that feels like a code, the story of a fortune that's yet to be told. The paparazzi flash like a storm in the night, but I'm looking for a different kind of light. Everything is sparkling, everything is like the frantic strings of a celestial harp.
I've seen the crown jewels in the Vanity Fair, the smell of ambition in the expensive air. But the real treasure is the grit and the sand, the pressure that only the heart can withstand. We're shining like beacons on a
Frozen hill, while the rest of the universe is perfectly still. It's a crystalline fever, a radiant glow,
the kind of brilliance that the stars only know.
We're grinding the stones until the sparks start to show. We're breathing diamond dust in the atmosphere, watching our troubles simply disappear.
It's a crossover sparkle, a jazz soul grind,
leaving the dullness of the world far behind. Harder than granite and brighter than gold. Diamond dust, a story that never grows old.
I remember when the diamonds were buried in coal, before the refinery took its heavy toll. It takes a long time for the clarity to peak, to find the unique vibration that we seek. I got the scratches of a lifetime on my skin,
but that's where the actual light enters in. I'm turning the friction into a disco ball, reflecting the shadows on the ballroom wall. It's a modern day luster with an ancient core, the kind of shine that they don't make anymore. We're expensive and raw, we're fragile and tough, in a world that can never seem to get quite enough. It's a crystalline fever, a radiant glow,
the kind of brilliance that the stars only know.
We're grinding the stones until the sparks start to show. We're breathing diamond dust in the atmosphere, watching our troubles simply disappear.
It's a crossover sparkle, a jazz soul grind, leaving the dullness of the world far behind.
Harder than granite and brighter than gold. Diamond dust, a story that never grows old.
Refract the beam.
This is the substance
of a high fashion dream,
from the mind to the neck of a beautiful queen, the purest vibration that I've ever seen. And diamond dust, in we trust. Oh, we're breathing diamond dust in the atmosphere, watching our troubles simply disappear.
It's a crossover sparkle, a jazz soul grind, leaving the dullness of the world far behind.
Harder than granite and brighter than gold.
Diamond dust,
a story that never grows old. Shimmer on, shine bright, kick
diamond dust until we turn to stars.
The fire escapes are dripping with a charcoal gray, as the spirit of the uptown starts to fade away. I'm walking through the puddles of 125th Street, hearing the ghosts of the legends in my feet. The air is heavy with the scent of fried soul. make the fragmented city feel whole.
I've sung on these corners when the world was in bloom, underneath the light of a big band moon. But there's a special
kind of magic when the sky starts to cry and the neon reflects in the wet passerby.
Harlem don't sleep, it just waits for the storm
to keep the history and the melodies warm. It's a liquid blue anthem, a soulful descent, paying the price of the emotional rent. We're soaking in the rhythm where the giants once went. Oh, let it wash over us, that Harlem rain, cleaning the sorrow and the metropolitan stain. It's a bluesy crossover, a jazz-drenched street where the high life and the struggle decide to meet under the awning of a legendary stage. Harlem rain, writing a brand new page.
The Apollo is silent, but the bricks have a voice. They tell the story of the struggle and the choice. I can hear Duke and Ella in the thunder's roll, the original architects of the American soul.
The rain is a witness to the things that we've seen in the space that exists between the has-been and the been.
I'm wearing my hood up,
watching the steam rise,
looking at the world
through some vintage colored eyes.
It's a crossover pilgrimage,
rhythmic prayer, feeling the electricity in the damp city air.
We don't need an umbrella,
let the moisture just sink as we stand on the edge of the historical brink. It's a liquid blue anthem, a soulful descent, paying the price of the emotional rent. We're soaking in the rhythm where the giants once went. Oh, let it wash over us, that Harlem rain, cleaning the sorrow and the metropolitan stain. It's a bluesy crossover, a jazz-drenched street where the high life and the struggle decide to meet under the awning of a legendary stage. Harlem rain, writing a brand new page. The pink and the purple are bleeding through the rain as I try to find a rhythm in the metropolitan pain. I'm wearing a future that was written in the past, wondering how the memories were ever built to last. I'm dancing in the flicker of a retro modern glow, watching how the ghosts of the digital ways grow.
I remember when the neon was a brand new kind of light, cutting through the shadows of a lonely city night. But now it feels like home, like a faded old friend, a technicolor story that refuses to end.
And I see the reflection of a 1950s dream in the jagged edges of a laser-colored beam.
It's a high-definition memory,
A fluorescent joy, a sophisticated toy for a girl and a boy.
we're dreaming in the shades that the
Circuits employ. We've got that neon nostalgia tonight, basking in the glow of our artificial lights across all the fever, jazz, soul surge,
where the memory and the battery decide to converge.
electric and ancient, a rhythmic design. Neon nostalgia, crossing the line.
The jukebox is glowing like a shrine in the hall, while the laser light shadows climb up on the wall. I've learned that the beauty is often in the flash, in the soulful collision and the rhythmic crash.
It's a vintage perspective on a modern day grid, showing the world what the darkness has hid.
I'm checking the voltage on the electric air,
With the scent of the ozone and the wind in my hair,
it's a high fashion longing,
a glamorous hum, waiting for the total recollection to come. We're masterpieces in progress, captured in the gas, in a neon nostalgia that will never let us pass.
there's a high definition memory,
A fluorescent joy, a sophisticated toy for a girl and a boy.
we're dreaming in the shades that the
Circuits employ. We've got that neon nostalgia tonight, basking in the glow of an artificial light. It's a crossover fever, jazz, soul surge,
where the memory and the battery decide to converge.
electric and ancient, a rhythmic design. Neon nostalgia, crossing the line. Where the digital stories begin, from the cathode to the ray to the edge of the soul. Neon nostalgia is in total control. We've got that neon nostalgia tonight, basking in the glow of an artificial light. It's a crossover fever, jazz, soul surge,
Where the memory and the battery decide to converge.
electric and ancient, a rhythmic design. Neon nostalgia, crossing the line. Glow forever,
Stay bright, kid.
neon The shore is a memory that's starting to fade as I step into the blue of the deep arcade. I'm wearing the foam like a lace on my skin, wondering where the music and the magic begin. The salt is a sting and the water is a weight, waiting for the rhythm of the lunar gate.
I've sailed on the surface and I've dived in the deep, searching for the secrets that the oceans keep. But this three-quarter movement has a gravity pull, making every empty gallon feel heavy and full.
I've got my compass and a soulful intent, tracing where the original current went. It's a liquid revolution, a nautical grace, a futuristic glow in an ancient place. We're crossing the tides in a rhythmic embrace. We're dancing in ocean, waltzing the spray, watching the land simply drift away. It's a crossover current, a jazz soul surge, where the past and the future decide to converge. Deep and endless, a rhythmic design. Ocean walls, crossing the line.
The coral is singing a lament in the hall, while the blue-green shadows climb up on the wall. I've learned that the beauty is often in the swell, in the delicate patterns that the lonely can tell.
It's a soulful perspective on an open door, giving us everything that we're looking for.
I'm amplifying the silence
Under the waves,
exploring the depths of
a musical case.
It's a high definition,
As your bass soul,
letting the repetition
take a massive control. We're mirrors of water with shadows of song, in an ocean waltz that is a lifetime long. It's a liquid revolution, a nautical grace, a futuristic glow in an ancient place. We're crossing the tides in a rhythmic embrace. We're dancing in ocean, waltzing the spray, watching the land simply drift away. It's a crossover current, a jazz soul surge, where the past and the future decide to converge. Deep and endless, a rhythmic design. Ocean walls, crossing the line. We'll never know.
from the pearl to the shell to the edge of the soul.
Ocean waltz is in total control. Design. Ocean waltz, crossing the line.
Floating away,
Smooth sailing kid.
ocean waltz
Until we reach the deep. temperature is climbing in a luxury suite. I can feel the pulse of the metropolitan heat. The walls are lined with a plush kind of red, matching all the visions living inside of my head. I'm wrapped in the texture of a dangerous wish, the ultimate prize on a silver-plated dish.
I've caught a lot of things in my 90-odd years. I've walked through the valleys of the hopes and the fears, but this kind of warmth has a different sting, like a soulful melody that the sirens would sing. It's a lush agitation, a smooth burning fire, climbing the ladder of a vintage desire. It's a sophisticated sickness, a refined sort of ache, the kind of beautiful fever that you don't want to break. We're shivering for the sake of the rhythm we make. We've got that velvet fever deep in the skin, wondering where the music and the magic begin. It's a crossover, passion and jazz-infused heat, making the bitter world taste incredibly sweet. Thick as a shadow and soft as a sigh, velvet fever reaching the sky. The doctors of swing can't find a cure for a spirit this heavy and a love this pure. I've seen the lights dim in the greatest of halls, but the rhythm keeps bouncing off the velvet walls. It's a soulful contagion, a rhythmic disease, bringing the whole of the town to its knees. I'm checking my pulse to the beat of the drum, waiting for the total surrender to come. It's a high fashion sweat, a glamorous glow, watching the mercury continue to grow. We're burning the archives, we're melting the gold in a velvet fever that can't be controlled. It's a sophisticated sickness, a refined sort of ache, the kind of beautiful fever that you don't want to break. We're shivering for the sake of the rhythm we make. We've got that velvet fever deep in the skin, wonder where the music and the magic begin. It's a crossover, passion of jazz-infused heat, making the bitter world taste incredibly sweet. Thick as a shadow, and soft as a sigh, velvet fever reaching the sky. Feel the friction, hear the hum. This is the kingdom where the dreamers come, from the thread of the heart to the loom of the soul. Velvet fever is in total control. I'm a believer. We've got that velvet fever deep in the skin, wonder where the music and the magic begin. It's a crossover, passion of jazz-infused heat, making the bitter world taste incredibly sweet. Thick as a shadow, and soft as a sigh, velvet fever reaching the sky. So warm, baby, so smooth, velvet fever. It's the only way to move.
The shore is a memory that's starting to fade as I step into the blue of the deep arcade. I'm wearing the foam like a lace on my skin, wondering where the music and the magic begin. The salt is a sting, and the water is a weight, waiting for the rhythm of the lunar gate.
I've sailed on the surface and I dived in the deep, searching for the secrets that the oceans keep. But this three-quarter movement has a gravity pull, making every empty gallon feel heavy and full.
I got my compass and a soulful intent, tracing where the original current went. It's a liquid revolution, a nautical grace, a futuristic glow in an ancient place. We're crossing the tides in a rhythmic embrace. We're dancing in ocean walks in the spray, watching the land simply drift away. It's a crossover current, a jazz soul surge, where the past and the future decide to converge. Deep and endless, a rhythmic design, ocean walls crossing the line.
The coral is singing a lament in the hall, while the blue-green shadows climb up on the wall. I've learned that the beauty is often in the swell, in the delicate patterns that the lonely can tell.
It's a soulful perspective on an open door, giving us everything that we're looking for.
I'm amplifying the silence under the waves,
Exploring the depths of the musical caves.
it's a high definition,
Azure-based soul,
letting the repetition
take a massive control. We're mirrors of water, we're shadows of song, in an ocean waltz that is a lifetime long. It's a liquid revolution, a nautical grace, a futuristic glow in an ancient place. We're crossing the tides in a rhythmic embrace. We're dancing in ocean waltz in the spray, watching the land simply drift away. It's a crossover current, a jazz soul surge, where the past and the future decide to converge. Deep and endless, a rhythmic design, ocean walls crossing the line. The fire escape is my balcony tonight. Underneath the glare of a halogen light,
I'm singing to the pigeons and the graffiti walls,
listening to the way the metropolitan calls. I got the grit of the alley in the soul of my voice, giving the lonely people a rhythmic choice.
I know these sidewalks like a favorite book. I've seen the way the skyscrapers give a long look. The pavement is hard, but the melody is soft,
carrying the dreams of the dreamers aloft. I got my tuxedo and a story to tell underneath the ringing of the subway bell. It's a concrete lullaby, a steel frame joy,
a sophisticated nature for a girl and a boy.
We're singing to the heart that the avenues employ. It's an urban serenade for the street, where the high life and the hustle decide to meet. It's a crossover anthem, a jazz-drenched bliss, sealed with the smoke of a city-wide kiss, raw and refined, a soulful design. Urban serenade, crossing the line.
The steam from the grate is a ghostly dancer,
searching for a question without any answer.
I've sung on the corners and I played in the parks,
leaving a trail of the musical marks.
It's a vintage perspective, a soul-infused view,
turning the asphalt into something so new.
I'm checking the signal on the electric air,
with the scent of the exhaust and the wind in my hair.
It's a high-fashion struggle,
a glamorous hum,
waiting for the total metropolitan to come.
We're masterpieces in progress, captured in the brick,
in an urban serenade that makes the heart
tick. It's a concrete lullaby, steel frame joy,
a sophisticated nature for a girl and a boy.
We're singing to the heart that the avenues employ. It's an urban serenade for the street, where the high life and the hustle decide to meet. It's a crossover anthem, a jazz-drenched bliss, sealed with the smoke of a city-wide kiss, raw and refined, a soulful design. Urban serenade, crossing the line. Hear the pulse, feel the beat. There's a secret in the noise of the crowded street, from the curb to the roof to the edge of the soul. Urban serenade is in total control. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Serenade. Don't be afraid. It's an urban serenade for the street, where the high life and the hustle decide to meet. It's a crossover anthem, a jazz-drenched bliss, sealed with the smoke of a city-wide kiss, raw and refined, a soulful design. Urban serenade,
Crossing the line,
London, New York, my kind of town kid.
urban serenade.
Until the streetlights fade. tide is pulling at the hem of my gown, while the restless pulse of the city dies down. I'm bathing in a glow that's fluid and pale, beneath the silver texture of a celestial veil. It's pouring through the window, it's soaking the floor, a silent invitation to a dreamland shore.
I've chased the sun until my shadow grew long, searching for the cadence of a mythical song. But there's a quiet wisdom in the orb of the night, a cooling saturation of a different light.
It's heavy as a mercury, it's soft as a prayer, hanging like a curtain in the midnight air. It's a rhythmic ocean, it's a luminous sea,
drowning the world in a deep mystery.
We're drifting away where the spirits are free, drenched in liquid moonlight, head to the toe, watching how the rivers of the universe flow. It's a crossover fusion, a jazz-colored dream, melting our hearts in a shimmering stream. No more friction, just a soulful delight, under the influence of liquid moonlight.
The clock on the mantle has forgotten to tick in a world that was moving a little too quick. But here in the puddle of a lunar embrace, I see the future written on a beautiful face. It's a
Vintage perspective, a soul-infused view, turning the old world into something so new.
I'm catching the beams in the palm of my hand, like a handful of diamonds or a bucket of sand.
It's a high-fashion fever with a cool-hearted touch, not too little and never too much, just a perfect vibration, a rhythmic release, finding the center of an absolute peace. It's a rhythmic ocean, it's a luminous sea, drowning the world in a deep mystery. We're drifting away where the spirits are free, drenched in liquid moonlight, head to the toe, watching how the rivers of the universe flow. It's a crossover fusion, a jazz-colored dream, melting our hearts in a shimmering stream. No more friction, just a soulful delight, under the influence of liquid moonlight.
Standing right here on the very brink of a silver reality, a metallic soul.
Liquid moonlight is taking control. Liquid moonlight
flowing so bright,
drenched in liquid moonlight, head to the toe, watching how the rivers of the universe flow. It's a crossover fusion, a jazz-colored dream, melting our hearts in a shimmering stream. No more friction, just a soulful delight, under the influence of liquid moonlight.
It's so cool,
It's so clear,
liquid moonlight,
till the sun draws near. The afternoon is thickening like a jar of honey. In a world that's obsessed with the fast and the money, I'm slowing down the movement of my restless soul, letting the golden hour take a massive control. The air is glowing with a resinous scent, wondering where all the original silence went.
I've seen the seasons harden into a fossilized state, waiting for the rhythm at the garden gate. But this amber vibration has a different feel, something that's ancient, something that's real. It's a sturdy kind of beauty, a weathered sort of grace, trapped in the memory of a beautiful face. It's a syrup of sound, a translucent joy, a sophisticated nature for a girl and a boy. We're preserved in the light that the heavens employ. We're caught in an amber rhythm tonight. Everything is glowing in a fossilized light. It's a crossover stillness of jazz-infused bliss, sealed with the warmth of a sun-drenched kiss. Thick and timeless, a soulful design. Amber rhythm, perfectly divine. The ticking of the clock is buried in the stone, in the most peaceful frequency I've ever known.
I've learned that the treasures are often in the slow, in the way the shadows and the sunlight grow.
It's a vintage perspective, a soul-infused view,
turning the old world into something so new.
I'm checking the density
of a musical air, with the scent of the evening and the gold in my hair. It's a high-fashion stasis, a glamorous hum, waiting for the total solidification to come. We're masterpieces in progress, captured in the grain, in an amber rhythm that can't feel the pain. It's a syrup of sound, a translucent joy,
a sophisticated nature
for a girl and a boy. We're preserving the light that the heavens employ. We're caught in an amber rhythm tonight. Everything is glowing in a fossilized light. It's a crossover stillness, a jazz-infused bliss, sealed with the warmth of a sun-drenched kiss. Thick and timeless, a soulful design. Amber rhythm, perfectly divine. Don't break the seal, don't wake the world. Let the map of the universe remain unfurled, from the tree to the resin to the edge of the soul. Amber rhythm is in total control. We're caught in an amber rhythm tonight. Everything is glowing in a fossilized light. It's a crossover stillness, a jazz-infused bliss, sealed with the warmth of a sun-drenched kiss. Thick and timeless, a soulful design. Amber rhythm, perfectly divine,
just like honey,
so sweet, kid.
amber rhythm.
Until the sun sets forever. I'm staring at a surface that refuses to show the secrets of the person that I used to know. A gray tinted glass in a silver-plated frame, where the face and the reflection doesn't have a name. I'm blowing out a cloud of a peppermint haze, trying to find an exit from this emotional maze.
The years have a way of smudging the view between the person you were and the version that's new. I've looked into the glass and I've seen a ghost of the things that I loved and the ones I lost most.
But the blur is a mercy, a soft focused grace, hiding the lines of the time on my face. It's a hazy distortion, a charcoal gray light, a shadowy truth that we can't even buy. We're searching for clarity in a clouded eye, looking through a smoky mirror tonight, trying to distinguish the dark from the light. It's a crossover vision, a soul-stained glass, watching the echoes of the memories pass, foggy and fragile, a vintage design, lost in the depth of a smoky mirror line.
I remember when the image was sharp and was clear, before the arrival of the doubt and the fear. But there's a beauty in the smudge and the stain, like a window reflected through a window of rain.
It's a jazz-colored wisdom, a soulful disguise that keeps the reality away from our eyes. I'm tracing the silver with a digital touch, wondering why the vanity matters so much. If the soul is a vapor, then the mirror is a cloud, wrapping our secrets in a silken gray shroud. Let the surface be dirty, let the image be dim, as we dance on the very edge of the rim. It's a hazy distortion, a charcoal gray light, a shadowy truth that we can't even buy. We're searching for clarity in a clouded eye, looking through a smoky mirror tonight, trying to distinguish the dark from the light. It's a crossover vision, a soul-stained glass, watching the echoes of the memories pass, foggy and fragile, a vintage design, lost in the depth of a smoky mirror line.
Wipe the surface,
Wake me up from this hazy dream,
from the lead to the silver,
to the edge of the soul.
the smoky mirrors
Taking control,
smoking through a
smoky mirror tonight, trying to distinguish the dark from the light.
It's a crossover vision,
A soul-stained glass, watching the echoes of the memories pass, foggy and fragile, a vintage design.